Okay. Okay, so what page you on for bonus? 137. Are you with me? Put it on a separate sheet. You can tape it in. And then here, who can read it? Who can see it and wants to read it to the class? Go ahead, Eric.
Feelings are friendly.
Okay, feelings are friendly. Everybody say that.
Feelings are friendly.
Okay, how many believe that? Shake your head yes if you believe it. Shake your head no if you don't believe it. I do have a few yeses. Anybody in the no camp? Okay, so remember, my job is to present both sides of the coin, to try and get some people on both sides, right? I'm just trying to stir your opinion. Okay, why are feelings friendly to you, Diego? Are you able to say more? Okay, so that makes you think a little bit more. What do you say, Desiree? You don't know? Okay. Well, let's go through some different feelings. Give me a positive feeling. What's a positive feeling? Happy. What else? Excited. Good. What else you guys got? What are happy emotions? Happy feelings? Watch this. I bet you name more negative ones. Now name some negative feelings. What's a negative feeling?
Heartbroken.
Heartbroken. Sad. What? Hate. Woo, big one. Okay, what was yours, Diego? Mad. What else? Depressed. Look at, do you see the difference in the number of negative ones you're able to? Isn't that amazing? We as human beings, right? I think it's pretty typical, right? We can name a lot more negative emotions or feelings than we can positive. Yet there's positive and negative, right? And you probably, if you sat down and listed the positive ones, there's probably as many, I would think, right? I guess I don't know that for sure. Okay, but wait a minute. So are feelings friendly? If it's happiness, I'm sure we agree happiness is friendly, right? But what about the negative feelings? What about hate? Is hate friendly?
No.
Doesn't sound very friendly, right? You with me on that? So I'm trying to get you on both sides of the coin, right? I'm trying to get your brain to think both sides. You guys can come up with your own opinions. That's up to you, and I want you to definitely come up with your own opinion based upon how you feel, right? That's your decision. So look, this one can be pretty quick. It goes on page 137. Here's what the actual assignment says. Write about whether you have resisted emotions in your life. Do you feel like you've resisted emotions in your life?
Yeah.
How so? Tell me more.
Trying hard not to cry.
Trying hard not to cry. You ever felt like you want to cry and you're like, no, I can't do it right here, right? Mm-hmm. Right? We're all humans. We've all been down this road, I'm sure, right? No one standing in this room, in my opinion, to me, has not gone through this, right? You ever felt like that? You had a negative emotion or something, you're like, I can't do it right now. This is not the place, right? We do that. Okay, so this thing is, write about whether you've resisted emotions in your life. Write about your family's or friend group's cultural approach to feelings and emotions. How many of your families go, yeah, let your emotions out, let me hear it? How many of your parents do that? Shake your head yes if it's your family. I don't see that many. I see some no's. Like in your family, if you have an emotion, do your parents be like, oh, let me hear it? No. What do they do? Yeah, they say keep it to yourself, so to speak, right? So I grew up in a family where we were not allowed to share emotions. It was seen as a weakness in my cultural upbringing, right? So we weren't allowed to share those kind of things, right? So to this day, that kind of culture has embedded itself in me, right? So now when I go back and think of these things, I'm thinking through that lens of the way I grew up, right? And I'm asking for your friend group too. How about your friend groups at school? Do your friends let you express emotions? So now I got some yes and some like this, a little bit more. Do you feel like your friends or maybe your peers are more likely to be willing to listen to your emotions than maybe adults or your parents or that kind of sort of generational differences maybe? Okay, there's some yeses. Okay, so you can write about any of that stuff. Are feelings accepted by your family or friend group, question mark. What if feelings are friendly and you can acknowledge them and send them on their way? There's something to do with emotions, and then you guys this is always a disclaimer. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I'm just a teacher and a human, right? Okay, so But there's some idea that even strong emotions, right? If you can express that you have them and you can speak them, a lot of times you could let them go. There's something weird about emotions, and that's about all I know. Okay, so anyway, sometimes talking about them is good, and then I've met people where talking about them is not good. All right, so it kind of depends on your perspective. All right, so that's what you're trying to develop. So what if feelings are friendly and you can acknowledge them and then send them on their way? That's it. You have 4 minutes. Write your response on page 137 of your comp book.